Good morning, this is a demonstration for the level 1s on how to make a Dalmation pudding, which you're going to be doing in the new year, around about February time. Okay, so the equipment you're going to be needing are a prepared bowl. So we're going to grease this up. You want some parchment paper, an elastic band, a zester, wooden spoon. Obviously you're going to be using your cookery books. I encourage you to use that because all the amounts and the ingredients are in there. It's the correct weights. We're going to be using plain flour with baking powder in there, some vegetarian suet, golden castle sugar, currants. We're going to use the zest of the lemon, and also liquid is going to be milk. So what we're going to do, firstly we're going to put our dry ingredients together. So that's the flour and the baking powder in the bowl, our suet in the bowl, the golden castle sugar, put that in the bowl, and also our currants. Okay, so we can mix that together. Just give it a little stir to the mixer so all the currants are mixing that equally. And then what I'm going to do then, a zester. I just want the zest out off from the lemon. So that's just the yellow part I'm grating. Don't go too deep on this because you don't want the white, because the white is actually bitter. You want the nice yellow part of the lemon. So just zest it all the way around. Just keep it moving. So it gives that little bit of a citrus tang to it. So just go through, get it all off. Okay. So this is all our dry ingredients now. Just get the lemon zest incorporated in there. And all we're going to do now is just bind this with, so that's the dry ingredients, we can bind it with some milk, a little bit at a time. Again, this will all be weighed out in advance. So it's really important that you do weigh your ingredients out and be accurate with this as well. Okay, so you don't want to end up with a too sloppy mixture here, and you don't want it too dry. Because if it's too dry, it won't rise. Okay, so all the milk in there. So you want to bring it together to make a nice dough. So in this particular case, I'm going to add a little bit more milk into this, a little bit dry. So again, adjust it to how you feel it should be. It shouldn't be too dry. It should be a nice sticky mixture, shall we say. So it should be looking like. Okay, I'm quite happy with that now. Just need a little bit more milk in there. Okay, so once you get to this stage. Okay. You're then going to make what we call a cartouche. A cartouche is just a piece of parchment paper folded in half. Again, folded in half again. And where all the corners meet here, we're going to make a little dart shape. So just keep folding it round. Keep going until you run out of paper. Okay. Bring your bowl in that you've prepared already, so this has been greased. This is going to be the lid, so you need to fit it to the middle, come out to how far you think the diameter is going to be, and then just cut. Okay, so if you've done this right, you should end up with a nice circle. Voila, there we go. So that we're going to use that in a minute. So our mixture, come back to our mixture. Don't forget the bowl's been prepared already, so it's been pre-greased. That sits in there. So take your mixture, get it into the bowl. Okay, like so. Okay, so once you've done that part, we're now going to put the lid on. So just to make it, because as this cooks it's going to swell up, it's going to rise, so we need to put what we call a pleat in this now as well. So just fold it over, like that, so we create a little fold within the circle. That now sits on top of there. Trusty elastic band, put that over, all the way over, like so. And so you know it's yours, just put your initials on there so you know it's your one, because we are going to use a combined steamer over here. Now bear in mind that the lid's going to be very hot, so use your oven cloth. Just get it slowly, just to let the steam out. And then place the pudding in the steamer. And that's going to take 50 minutes to cook in the steamer.